It's on. Wouldn't think you are blood.
Yeah, I do.
Can do the meat. Well, top of my head.
Y'all doing all right?
If you, but surgeon, just 50-50. Yeah, it might.
Right.
No. It's Capri.
Silver.
Mute. Going.
Thank you.
Don't we?
Silver. Silver.
You doing all right, Kelly?
Like this. It's Capri.
Hey, John.
It's Capri.
I'll go.
He's present. Somebody get.
I do.
Time.
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, everybody. There's one.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Hey, Pamela.
Kitty the heck.
We can.
Captain Ford.
If not. Ponte.
It's Britain back.
Hey,
I'm
Swain.
off to.
Interesting.
Respect.
More could have been. So, yeah. You got to look at.
My head.
A disease.
Case. British. I root.
Just look.
Future.
What happened?
How do we plant? And I leveled up.
Spirit sound like English. Yeah.
And I leveled up.
Hey, Kelly. I just turned this thing on to see what we might hear.
Peace deal.
There's.
Text. What it give?
There's no.
Charlie, I'm talking.
Voted for.
With
What, Mike?
There it is. There's that accent.
Country.
Whoever's talking is talking back about in the Civil War during the 55th Cavalry. It was a civil.
And the E.
And
Time. The
it'd
eight.
been around 1862.
Businesses.
A product. You are black.
Yeah, sure will. Blood pressure's crazy. Mine's
Let me
been
go.
all kind of crazy too.
Around all the. No, but it's been.
Those.
she relaxed.
That made you do. Yeah. Oh, she
So they're unnecessary.
just out of the little bit of time I listened to this, I heard 55th Cavalry Civil. I earned that. And then I heard a boy. And then Cavalry East President. There's a prison by Interesting Bank. More could have been part of the Klan. My head. There's Indians. Peace deal. Voted for the country. You snapped on Dr. Nurse figure. Yeah, blood pressure's crazy. I like doing this from time to time because you never know what you're going to hear. And I've learned over the years, history books lie. But when you hear it straight from the source, you get it like it was. I've had to do that time or two, Tanya. I guarantee you that.
12 years.
From both me.
Italian.
The detail.
Now they tell it like it is.
The detail. Think of those.
Name is SK.
Team on the ground.
Sadly. With it, but
Say.
That reminded me of something. There's a buddy of mine came back after serving, and he his friend over there got killed, and I don't doubt that a bit. And he was trying to get to the service, but his leg was messed up too, so he didn't get to go just right then. So later on, some guy took him back there in the infirmary, and he kind of cracked open the coffin a little bit. There was no body in the coffin. So not only they can lose it that way, be surprised what all goes on in places. Hey, Lynn.
Oh.
Talk
The
to
chap-
me.
Yeah, what we lost.
Well, it's written in.
What's written is what?
For that.
A very
Joy.
Maybe, I don't know.
A story.
He is.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
What? What?
I don't.
I'm proud to be.
Right.
Ian,
They may just try to say Austria.
Speaking out of paradise.
Hey, Lucy,
From the small
How?
from the small town.
tournament.
Hey, Lucy.
Really could.
How are you?
The marketing.
You know.
You can tell that they got an accent, and then
Dogs.
some of the things that they're speaking of is way back in the day.
There's a lot more.
Labrador.
Labrador. Dog. Beck comes on. I
LBC.
need to wish her a happy birthday.
BC. You know, laugh. He had was Lewisham.
Umanega.
Bless you,
on.
love. Happy
Number
early
10.
birthday.
Touchless.
So
Sit down.
cling on.
There's a lot there.
To God. For show me. What?
In limbo.
Move for me. Move for me.
Nobody wants to go there.
To the hole.
Welcome, love.
Rolled him up.
A lot of years passed by, ain't they?
That sounds like.
So,
Like. Sweet potato. Peas. Feels so.
there was a guy come on one time back before I ever went to up to Illinois. Guy was talking bad about Summer, and I got Ava involved, and I told Summer don't watch, and we heard everything that was going on, and then heard Rose say she just cracked his face, and it was crying, hollering. He was carrying on like a pig squealing. And I think sometimes when somebody says something stupid or something other, and I get a little cranky, you'll hear Summer's little giggle. And when I was having to do that here a while back for that fella, she laughed about it. You just don't talk about children like that. But he learned real quick. You just go to John Southern Vlogs and hit subscribe. And right beside the subscribe button, there's a notification bell. Hit it and click on all. Talk to me.
Mom.
Hey, talk to me. Hmm? What woman? What woman? Hey, Angel. You doing all right? Hey, Summer. What woman? Robin? Hey, John. Yeah, what about her? Okay. Send it on. You knew it. I started this thing and hell, I was still new to it. What woman? You said Robin? Well, are you talking about the Robin that Summer went to church with? Connie Johnson says hi, Summer, and love you with purple hearts. Robin Lane. Is that who you're talking about? Well, send it on. Are you talking about Robin Lane? Hmm? There wouldn't be no question for me. I wouldn't even be in that realm. I'd be up to you. Pamela says, I love you, Summer, with purple heart. If you're talking about Robin Lane, talk to me. Well, talk to me. What about her? Did you say kicked out? That's the way we want it, love. Worried about what? Yeah, always. Judy, what? Yes. The thing of it is, whenever someone subscribes, you can send a photo in. If you look right here, these are the films that goes all the way down this wall. You got it all over the door over here. You send in a picture, you can hit me up on Messenger, take a picture and send it, and we can put your name in the bowl for drawings. You can win merch and items and all kinds of things. Yeah. I got brought in on the thing about 8 or 9 months in. It literally just took me in. I ain't never been touched over a person, a child, or anything that much before. And I've done right a little over 9,700 sessions. So it tells you something. Yeah. Memory of what? I think Rose is talking to some woman there. It should be. I'll have to hold it up, Mary Bishop. I'll have to hold the camera up there and look and see. You bought a cross. Is that the recent picture? That's the same one you've always had. Yeah, me too, Johnny. I think so here. I just heard Johnny. I think that's your picture right there. I tell you, somebody that ain't been on in a while, and that's peas and carrots. Hope they're doing all right. They need to go back and search in his home. Well, no. Just send a new one. You can hit me up on Messenger under John Holt. There's a lot of them, but this logo that's on my channel, that's the one you want to click on. Well, I mean, like I've always done. All I can do is go by what they tell me. And apparently, in something in the house. Doing back. I remember that. You're in Oregon? I believe so. I believe it. Well, if it's been last year anyway, go ahead and send a new one. Because every once in a while we try to get some updated ones. Hey, Judy. Or Joni. You thinking of Ford Pond or that Portland Lake? I have no idea. Tomorrow, if y'all want to, we can do Sebastian again. Yeah, we've got some over there already done. I've done made another purple box with the crosses in it that's got the sections out in it. We got all kinds of things going on. Got these new tumblers right here, and these like this. Got the smoky blue, black, red, and white ones. You need to leave your face alone. Because there is one that is looking for people to go with her to Water Lake. She's looking for markers or anything. And this right here, I don't know if you was on back in March, but I lost mother, and Kayla made me a cup with mother's picture on it. You need to leave it alone, don't you? Don't do that. Yeah. Carol. Oh, I think that what the problem is people are not reporting their children missing within a decent time period. After several hours of a child not returning home, I mean that's more than enough. I mean, it'd be different if it was anywhere from 17, 18-year-old. I mean, you might be like, okay, well, they probably out fooling around. But a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, I mean, no, that dog won't hunt. Yeah, she loved Elvis. I got her a wall in there made up of nothing but Elvis. Yeah. We're starting to get them back here. But in March, 2 weeks after he went, Mississippi and KP went to Oregon. Some woman talked to her. Well, what about the grandma? He did a FaceTime with his grandma. Wonder what that was about. With him not having but about 2 weeks left before he was going to be with his daddy all the time, is what made it more legit when it was talking about too much meds. And if you take too many, I mean, you're going to lose some consciousness. You're going to stop breathing for a little bit. And if they freaked out, and then he woke up, and when he was staggery and hit his head, like he said, on the desk, and then them trying to get him out of the house, that's when he scratched and bit him. And I mean, what he's saying, I mean, it adds up. I mean, if you just listen at it, it makes sense. Yeah, sure can. Yeah, she loved cameo necklaces. Could have, Johnny. I have no idea, love. Like I said, I can only go by what they tell me. Yeah. I tell you what, we was having them all way till daylight this morning. Uh, yeah, that's what I say. We can call out to him tomorrow if y'all want to. Holy Six Fender, her house has been searched. Well, I don't know who it is, what it is. I don't know. All I heard was he did a FaceTime call. Yes, animals, every breathing, living thing has got a soul. If you remember back of Moody Brick up here in Fackler, Alabama, I took some photos up there, and they were a buck and a doe in the backyard. You can see plumb through them. And then I videoed my cat that passed. She was walking up the hallway. When she got almost to the living room, it was like it was just fading out. You can see plumb through her. Um, I got one from going down toward Tally Cemetery. I uploaded last year. I believe it was last year or beginning of this year one. There's some old cannons out there on the side of the road, and you can see a soldier walking by that cannon, but you can also see a dog walk right along with him. Mm-hmm. A tree fell on the place Saturday night, early Sunday morning. Good Lord. I tell you what, I've been picking up limbs around here for the last 6 months. I'm about fed up with it. That gum storm. Canned milk.
Great point.
What, Summer? What'd you say, Summer? Yeah. A tree. That's what Tanya was just talking about. One fell at her place. A lot of time it is by accident. Yeah, we need some good weather. You better leave that alone. Yeah, most time, if you catch anything real good, it's something that your own eyes don't catch no way. And 9 times out of 10, you miss it anyway because it's something that happens as soon as you turn the camera off or just not filming at that day. It's crazy. They've been times that I've caught operations and never even knew it for days. I did. Me and Wanda went to the Reed House Hotel up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I caught some things there. You should check that one out. Yeah. Well, bless you, love. Everybody that has a fur baby, it can be just like family. Just come to visit, Kelly. Yeah. Judy says, love him, Summer and Rose, Mama Betty, Daddy Janice, Mama Carolyn, and Sebastian with hearts and roses. Had to put her to sleep. Had cancer. Bless you. You got 8 doodle puppies. What in the world are you doing with all that? Yours and kids? Yeah. Someone said, well, good on something. I lost mother, Larry, a cousin. Yeah. I've lost a lot since you've been here. Mamas. Yeah. Welcome, love. Where's that picture?
Yeah.
I think it's in the living room, but it was. It's neat. It's neat what I caught on there. Yes, I went to Waverly Hills just before I started doing YouTube. She's hanging in there, love. Alice, God bless you, Mama Joy, Summer Rose, with prayers and roses and hearts. Uh, uh, I uploaded a video the other day, and it's a good example of it. I didn't see it with my own eye. I was up here at the family cemetery, and I seen a couple of spirits leaving out of the grave, and didn't know it till I got back home, going through the footage, and you can see it plain as day. Bless you, love. There've been some pretty good things come up here lately. Risa is not on tonight. Yeah, I mean, I know it may sound weird, but you can see more of something more like out the peripheral vision, kind of like better like any kind of electronic uh, that works in milliseconds can count things and capture it a lot better than we can see with our own eyes. But it's because spirits work in a different spectrum time realm. We may see them walk by and it just take a couple of seconds to do so, but to them it could take 5 minutes to make that walk. Hmm. Well, I heard mine, and then I turned and looked because she'd always run the bathroom, and she had a little old bed like thing up under the sink in there. Uh, she she just was walking up the hall up against the wall there, and I turned the camera on and filmed it. It was neat. Little brother messed your closet up. Tell him he gonna get in there and clean that gummit. Signs. That we I had a comment here a while back, and everybody that's on here has been here a minute will tell you. Uh, Somebody made a comment said, "Well, I've never heard my loved one or my name called." That's not so. Anybody that's here for a minute, they'll hear a loved one or their name. And right around Christmas time, apparently a lot of them just ain't appreciative of it. And I'm not sure I'm gonna do it anymore. But I gave everybody a present from me by doing a session for them. And the one that commented said they never heard from a loved one. That's a daggone lie. I went back and looked, and I got her session up. A lot of people don't realize what I do. Banging, I don't doubt it. Yeah, darling. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, about 3 days after my mother passed, I had got up and was walking out the bedroom, and I was rubbing my eyes still, and I seen someone walk by and walk into mother's room. And I walked in right behind and not thinking nothing, and well, there wasn't nobody in there. As I went back in the living room, and one of them was in the living room, and I said, somebody just walked in mother's room. And I got to thinking, well, her urn and everything was over there on the far wall, and that's the direction she was walking from. But what was neat about it is see, mother ain't been able to walk in over 2 years. I mean, none whatsoever. She was bedridden. And when I seen her, she was walking. She walked right straight in that room. And I noticed she was shorter than everybody else there, and I started putting two and two together. But I can't figure out how come she didn't turn and talk. Maybe in what I thought was maybe she hadn't collected herself yet. She's not accepted the death yet, and she's just confused for a little bit. They stay stunned like that for a little while. But now I can go up to the cemetery and talk to her anytime I want to. Well, that's what it is. It's a learning process here. Yeah, you hear your names a lot, Judy. Whether they hear on not here, I've heard several that have not been on here in a very long time. Names, but it's their fault. Yeah, yeah. If it's said and they're not here, that's their fault. Yeah, it's sweet of them. Bless you, man. That was beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, everybody. Yep. He still loves me just as much as I loved him. Yeah. Uh, Bless you. Yes. Yeah. hmm That just go to show you right there. Whatever problems we have, uh, cancer. This body is just a daggum shell. This body don't mean a hill of beans. Death is not the end, it's the beginning of something. If you can take and not walk for over 2 years, have infection eat all the way down even into your bones, just to peel the hide away, the meat, and then 3 days later show yourself walking like nobody's business. They can't nobody tell me that they are perfectly preserved the way the good Lord made them when they pass. It's definitely not the end, guys. Let me tell you. Yep, that's right. I mean, walking just like we would right now. My grandmother, when she passed, she was stuck in that Alzheimer's state for a long time. Last July 4th, I was up there, and anybody can go back and watch it. Graveyard sessions or whatever. And well, that one you can go by the date, July 4th. I asked when I was up there, I was asking, does anybody know what today is? And it wasn't just a few minutes, and I heard Mama say, 4th of July. And about ever since then, I've not had any problem with her trying to talk. But it took a good while. When they're confused, or I seen a guy one time, he had a motorcycle wreck, and he hit a power line pole, And I seen this with my own eyes. And as soon as he hit, I'm talking about within a millisecond, time he hit that pole, before you could blink your eye, you could see him standing beside that pole looking down at himself, pinned under that motorcycle, within that millisecond. They can do so much more in the spirit realm than we can ever think about. It just shows how what they can do. You may have been still when I was doing at a cemetery down here off the mountain. There's a woman that I'm fixing to call you, and by that time my phone started ringing. But by the time I got to it, it done quit. But it said from an unknown caller. If you hadn't watched that video, check it out. All my graveyard videos. Yes, that's you said it right there, Angel. They, you carry love weed. They run off muscle memory. More energy they have, the more they can remember, more they can speak, more they can touch. If they're loaded down with some good energy, turn the lights on, open doors, whatever. Make a mess sometimes. But if you don't ignore it and acknowledge it, you can interact with them. Ashley, here a while back, her dad was throwing stuff around in the bathroom. And I told her, I said, next time it happened, I should go in there and tell him to pick it up himself. And she said it didn't do it no more for a while. And then the other day when she thought back about it, she said, I went in there and there was all my Q-tips and everything back on the floor again. They love aggravating you and getting you stirred up. That's how you keep somebody alive, is by talking about them, thinking about them. Nobody need to be put under dirt without keeping their spirit alive. It's wrong not to. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Dreams. Sometimes they come to you in a dream.
Yes.
Good answer. Oh, that's like peas and carrots. It was a emotional time. Things had been getting kind of rough on them up there, and they kind of do off grid type living. And she was sad and down. They might have had a spat or something. I don't remember. She said something about he left or something other, and she asked me would I pray for her, and it touched. Everything happens for a reason, and timing is the main key. And all of a sudden, I just had a feeling to really connect with her. It took me a minute. I seen the vehicle coming down the road, and I told her, I said, he's on his way back now. And just in a few minutes, she said, there they are. But she was talking about miscarriage she had, and asked me, would that child be developed and whatnot? And I said, would it have had a heartbeat? At least to that extent. She's like, I think so. And good night, love. Thank you for being here. I could see a child that had her hair, but his facial. And I said, yeah. I said, she's fine now. She didn't have a name. They hadn't named her yet. But when her time comes to pass, she'll see that child. Yeah, that's right. Wish she what? Huh? What? Did you just say angel? I believe they said angel. Angel.
Okay.
Probably trying to read off the names. Get out of here, you bastard.
Ow.
Tanya says, Billy, are you the one banging on stuff around here? Billy Ray. Yeah, I'm here. You'll regret it. Tell her about it.
Okay.
No telling, love. You may end up having a dream or something just may come to you that happened at that time. You think back on it, maybe you'll remember it. Who is Grayson? I've heard that name before. Grayson. That's a pretty name. And that's right. I used to fear death too when I was young, but not no more. I don't care. Either way. It don't bother me in the least.
What's it?
I said it don't bother me in the least. Yeah, it does that sometimes, especially if you're having bad weather, cloudy. Bless you. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. I'm gonna try to get me some sleep here in a while, and tomorrow we'll do Sebastian Rogers. I love y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Keep an eye on your devices.